The one who has the most wisdom is the one that is not always influenced by everything they hear, but yet will listen. I will listen, and I will be able to extract gems. I got a natural alchemical jewel extraction vessel. Shoot, I can eat a couple things and turn it into the seed of life. So it shows you have the equipment. You got this equipment. It's not all doom and gloom. It's not. It can't be. There's no way many of these forces can exist without the highest levels of knowledge and ability and presence and love and connection being present. You just got to figure out which one you want, though. And that is by your actions. And your actions are your thought. And that's why they say your thoughts are quick. And we be like slow, not being able to capture our thoughts because we're sitting in the wrong vehicle. This is where we to think. My mom said we're the think and it is beings. I think where I want to be and I go there. Just like that. Faster than the speed of light. Thought. I've been working on my discernment for years, lifetimes. So I also want to, send respect to my brother Sanchez. I send respect to Pierre Sabak. Like, I don't know who these beings are, don't care. I just know they're other variants of me. The level in which they've bought into the space of the awareness, forever grateful. Forever grateful. Pierre Sabak, The Murder of Reality, the whole breakdown of the language, priceless. You do need to know what you're doing, though. You need to get your rigging. You definitely need to learn how to balance out. And, there's a lot of things to be upset about. And there's a lot of atrocities that have occurred from certain beings. But in the end, when you know the whole story, it's empowering. Vivian Hunter. That's the one who wrote the Mami Wata Priestess books. Man. Forever giving thanks. No one would ever have known that the Jesuits had taken all of what they have from the Sibyls. And this is why we're in this condition even today. And just to hearken back to the time of the oracle system. Now, that's why they got that in the Matrix. They go see the oracle. Who's the oracle? Sybil. Why was she a black woman? Well, because she's a mermaid. You see what I mean? And just all of that knowledge and being aware. Without that, we're lost. Without Vivian Hunter, people are lost. They won't know. They won't be able to put together the other side of the esoteric knowledge to understand what happened before the sons rebelled, or rebellious ass sons, right? Ken Cousins. The real sovereign bill. Remember, all our ancestors are sovereigns for better or for worse. There are some really, 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 really dangerous sovereigns also. Sovereign doesn't mean the good one. It just means you have the ability to sustain yourself. You have your own power. You don't draw power from anything but yourself. And that's something I feel like that we all should be working towards, is getting sovereign and getting out of debt, becoming the Lord and the masters of our own lives. Also, let me check the name. I believe it's Dolores Cannon. The Day of the Fish. I believe it's Dolores Cannon. I know it's Dolores, but I'm typing the Day of the Fish, and it should be coming up, but it's not. But again, if it was up to them, all the knowledge would be removed, but it's not. Shannon Dory, Dolores Cannon. Who's Dolores Cannon? I have to check her out. Shannon Dory, thank you. Shannon Dory. All of those books. Once you have these components, Neil Haig, I have to mention, because that Orion bill he has with Pierre Sabak, it's like the lights just turn on. Just like any of these bills, like when I'm present in any of these builds from any of these people, like, man, it's like, see, you almost feel like it's really for you, right? Like even probably some listening to this is like, man, this message is for me. Because I'm something special. So when I'm in this with these beings, I'm like, man, this is for me. And I want you to understand that's a universal feeling, though. And the more of these beings, and there's more. I can't say that I've mentioned it all. This was just for tonight. Like when I come through, I have another list, another 5. Because I'll be like, yo, what's your top 5? and not raptors. You know what I mean? They can remember in Kemet, they were reincarnating raptors, which is a carnivorous bird. And that's what rappers became, by the way. There is a real deep level to every single thing that we're actually seeing and what's happening to many of the beings here. But again, it's like it's influence. That's why we have mentors, because mentors they influence. You see what I mean? You need good influences around you. That's what stars are. They influence. The moon is influencing. So we're influential beings. We get influenced. Right? So when you surround your field with things that are influencing you in a harmonic way, in a balanced way, you see what I mean? And then, but the way that happens though is you got to know where to put that piece. You see what I mean? Like, it doesn't mean that I believe every single thing that everybody is saying. I don't have to. It's a vibe. Like, I listen to a person's voice and I hear everything they know, because what they are is not in their words. It's in their vibration and frequency. So I just listen, and you can hear the truth, and it's not in what they're saying. It's actually meaning that they do have some knowledge. I'm not saying they're lying, but I'm just saying there's another something else there. And at the core, it's their love and desire to really transmit this knowledge to who they've been sent to. Because you got to remember, like, many people have been sent to different types of people. Right? Like, there's a certain kind of person that unlocks a certain kind of door for another one, but we're showing up. And then when you have your team of beings, right? Like all of the people who have come into this space now and have delivered this knowledge and wisdom, like I see them astrally, right? And then you see, like, this ain't no fake ass Ashtar Command with some suit on and talking about some Zeta Reticulians. I'm talking about beings that are alive right now and bring that. They bring the power and the force with them. And see, what's happening now is that it's a time thing rolling out. And that's why it's all time with the whole quote unquote singularity. It's all time with the big change in the economy. It's all timed. And I'm telling you, it's all going to line up perfectly and continue to line up perfectly for the beings that are here. If you're at this stage, keep going. I can tell you that this is not something like that's just like normal per se. Like right now, the knowledge is coming to the beings that are actually going to make the massive transformations in themselves. True, we will have our vibration and nucleuses and constants here inside of this space called Earth. This simulation called whatever we're calling it today. But the goal is to be able to contact and connect and remain stabilized and consistent in the continuum. When you come out of this, you won't be just drifting into nothing. You'll be recognizing the tribe who have refined consistently the spaces that we inhabit and we build. We will share dreams. We will respect spaces. These are all the things that we've learned from here. And the more and more that I continuously allow myself personally to maintain balance, the more that I can actually be here for you.